What's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair Bomber. Eat shit, Sarah! Hey, man, I got like 10 days left till I fuck off. I'll never see Sarah ever again. I'll never see Sarah for the rest of my life. So, when you're not going to see somebody ever again, I think people want you to be as nice as you possibly can to them. So, if they die in a fiery car wreck, then you can be like, well, at least the last thing I said to them was positive. Fuck that. I think on your way out, burn it to the ground. Right, you dumb bitch? I'm terrified for the next 2 weeks. Sarah and I share a wall. And it's funny about that is I tell Sarah to be quiet while she's doing a job that makes her money. And then I do this, which costs me money, but I pretend like it's more important because I can call it art. It's not. I mean, it is, but it's media is what it is. I wouldn't say it actually qualifies as art. Podcast is late, guys. I'm late this week, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because every now and then, what I like to do is fall so far off the wagon that if the wagon ran me over, like old tires over my neck, I still wouldn't know that it was a wagon. I wouldn't even, dude, your boy got after it. It started last Friday. Some friends hit me up like, hey, we're going to watch the Laker game at a bar that's actually open. All right, that was game 5. If you remember, it was an awesome game. Got there, drinking, we're doing shots. My friends like to do shots, okay? Did a lot of them. And, dude, being in a bar, like a hometown team when the hometown team's on TV, let alone the NBA Finals. Just being in that bar, watching the diehards lose their mind as their team is losing is just, there's just some zhuzh on that. It's so, I just love it. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who wears the opposing team's jersey because I don't want to get stabbed. All right, we've seen a lot of stories where guys go to opposing teams' games, talk a lot of shit, and then they get thrown off a balcony. I don't care that much. Like, I care a little bit, but not enough to have my face rearranged. So what I do is I just subtly undermine the people that I know. Like, oh man, what's the score? They'll come back. They can do anything. It's the Lakers. And they lost, and then they ended up winning. But first night, boozing hard. Second night, recovered, got some stuff done, bounced back, went out again on Saturday, and just kept on boozing. Now, why do I do this? Why am I like this? Why do I make it so hard on myself to live a happy and healthy life? I do both those things. I get happy and healthy from getting fucked up for 3 days. There's the AC. Now we're good. Is it going to affect the way that this sounds? Probably. But guys, I'm sweating, all right? We're not in Kansas, okay? This isn't Washington. It's not 55 degrees outside. I'm going to tilt the fan a little bit. Hold on. All right, you guys, you were worried. You're like, Blair, it seems like you don't care about... I do. I love each and every one of you. But I mean, if you bought a t-shirt, I love you. If you haven't bought a t-shirt yet, fuck off. Yeah, I'm rolling the fucking sleeves up. Blair, you're not wearing any sleeves. Yeah, dude, I know. But look, the bender was good for a couple reasons. First of all, hang out with good friends. Played a lot of games. I'm not the kind of guy who needs to have a game to drink. I can sit alone in my room and drink and enjoy myself just fine. I can sit alone in my room drinking and not even having anything on TV. I mean, I'm on TikTok watching 16-year-olds twerk, but that's just good old-fashioned fun entertainment. Wholesome, I think, is the word we're looking for. It's wholesome fun. And you can sit there and be like, Blair, that's kind of gross. Yeah, it's also a fucking joke, dude. But my friends wanted to play games. So, we played a little cornhole. Your boy played decent. Could play better. We were playing regulation distance, too, which that's how you know things are getting serious. When, like, they're, like, bringing the measuring tape out. Like, all right, making sure it's 72 by 4, and then it's got to be on a flat ground, and, you know... But hey, I like competition. I do. I enjoy it. But I'm not the kind of guy it's not gonna ruin my day. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. I'll talk shit. I like that part of it. I don't necessarily care about winning and losing. I mean, I love winning and talking shit because it's justified, but I also enjoy losing badly but still talking shit. You know, it's like Rocky 1, where Apollo is just beating his face into the ground, like into the canvas. Like Rocky, his eyes hanging out of its socket. He has to ask his guy in the corner, hey man, can you grab a blade and cut open my face so I can see his feet? Pretty amazing stuff. That's me with most games that I'm bad at. It's like, yo, I'm not going to win this, but I'm going to make it kind of close, and you're going to be like, he's a real warrior. Which I am. I'm a warrior. Because I just keep on coming back. Just give me more punishment. Punish me. Okay. I don't know if you guys, people that want to just play like fun games. First of all, board games, we're out. We're 30. No more board games after 30. I don't care what it is. Board games, card games, unless you have a gambling addiction, like a crippling gambling addiction that makes you go to a casino to play cards for real money, that I will allow. That I will allow. But this whole like, let's sit around a table and throw dice and there's no money and we're counting and if math is involved, where we have to count up and there's like fake money, we're out. I'm out. Any fake money, I'm out. Monopoly, I'm out. Uno, I'm out. Anything with Yahtzee, fuck you, Yahtzee. We're not going to do it. Now, if we're playing King's Cup and nude play is involved, you know, we're like, he's like, oh, you draw 4 and now you got to show us your asshole. That's okay. That's fun. That's sexy. I'm here for that kind of game. But just playing for fun, like, oh my God, you just want to like try and pass the time? No, you know what? I'd rather stop time right now and do a header off the balcony. That's what I would rather do. Just in case there's any, I don't want there to be any illusions of why I'm here. I'm here to have fun, yes, but I'm not here to put any sort of brain power into a game that you want to play because you're awkward. And that's it's those guys. It's those guys that are like kind of like they're 40, like they could be 47 or 20, and you don't know if they've ever had a friend, right? The only time they're comfortable is when they're structured. And look, that's fine. Everyone's a little bit weird. I'm a little bit fucking weird, okay? I do okay at parties. Like I could be better, but at least I can get the vibe of the room and I can assimilate. I can blow it up or I can assimilate. I try not to blow it up. But there are times like that was Saturday playing games. And then Sunday, we're playing Pong. We're playing beer dice and beer pong. Beer dice, if you haven't played, that game, you got to have a little bit of hand-eye. Okay, if you're one of the people that's playing beer die and you don't know how to catch anything, like people throw you stuff and you just it's tough. It's tough. Okay. Because I come from a land of just superior fat athletes. Big boys with soft hands. So we played beer dice and we had the last true bender I was on was probably the one where with the boys in Belfair. Boys trip. Dude, that got a little bit wild. But I wanted it to be wild. This time was an unexpected bender, which is kind of fun because you're like, wait, it's the third day in a row? I just spent how much money at a bar doing just liquor? Yeah. I did more tequila shots and vodka shots than I have in probably 10 years. Like, I drank more non-whiskey than when I didn't drink whiskey. I drank just clears, and I'm out on that now. I'm out. It's a different kind of. They say there's not different kinds of drunks that you get from certain kinds of alcohol. I disagree. I do think that there are. When I have vodka, I get sad. I will cry. I will put on a Tim McGraw song alone in the corner, And I will just get a little bit emotional about all those times that me and my boys went out there and we rode and we fought hard for our town. Go Lions! Go Lions! That's what's going to happen when I'm drinking vodka. Tequila, I will try and fuck your ass. It could be, I don't know who you are. You could be nobody. You could be just some guy I met at a bar, and I'm not even gay. I will try and fuck your ass. I'm sorry. People know this podcast isn't for kids, right? Are they in on that joke? Like, they know it's not. Like, don't put this on speakerphone anywhere. This is a headphones-only podcast, or alone in the car. Or if you're in a car with somebody you want to break up with, then you put this on. But for the most part, I think we can all agree, Running Back with Blair Bomber should not be listened to out loud amongst strangers. Because they will look at you funny. They will look at you as if you were on your way to commit a hate crime. And look, some people are. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't think that there are some staunch Republicans that love this podcast. Don't discriminate. Okay? Now, worst case scenario, a white supremacy group buys all my merch and they wear it to a rally. Now, that would make me look, that wouldn't be cool for me. Probably have to change the t-shirts up. But I'm keeping the name. As long as my face isn't associated with it, you guys can't really, you can just say you can just get fucked, okay? And also, if you're one of the people that's fucking in the white supremacy group, get fucked. For sure you. For sure, white supremacists, what they need to do is, here's what they should do is, the next time they're going to one of their rallies, you gotta find the guy who's in charge of carrying the gas, okay? Find that guy. Put something in his drink. Get him a little bit woozy. Get him a little bit fucked up, all right? Then find the other guy who's got the fuse, right? Who's got the fuse, like the spark. Find that guy. Call him a bitch. Get him cranky. Get him real mad. Get him real mad. And then when they're about to light the cross on fire, what you do is you just throw a grenade into the crowd. And then you move on. And then you move on. Because there'll be body parts. Yeah, there will. But they chose that life. Now, am I an advocate that white supremacists should be, fragged? Yeah, probably. Probably should be fragged, dude. I mean, we don't have a place for you guys. Come on. Get out of here. Like, go to reggae night. I guarantee you'll love it. Well, I mean, you probably won't love it, but you have one person of color dances on you a little different, and you will change your tune. I've seen it happen to guys. Never to me. I've been BET Uncut since day one, so I need that shirt. I need a BET Uncut shirt. Dude, should I get like an uncut? Oh, well, I feel like if I got uncut on t-shirts, like if it said like uncut, there'd be like because I have a big gay following, there'd be a following of gay men that would, I'm going to say they would be wondering why I'm talking about uncircumcised penises, because that's what uncut means in the gay community. I know, because I'm a gay man, and that's what you have to do. I love the idea of somebody listening to this episode as their first episode. That's the zhuzh. That's like the juice that gets me going. It's like someone has no idea who I am, what I'm about. I say these things that no one should really say in something that's recorded and then going to be put out. Shouldn't do that. But hey, guys, the followers are they're hit and miss. They're here, then they're not. And if you're buying a shirt from me, yeah, I love you, and I will. I don't want to say I would jerk you off, but I probably would if you bought 2 shirts for sure. Just don't come on me, and we'll be good to go. Yo, nipples. Oops, nip slip. Oh man, dude, I had my friends I was hanging out with. They showed me this clip from Reno 911, and I was never a big Reno 911 guy. I didn't miss that wave a little bit. I think it wasn't like in like the zeitgeist. My friends and I didn't, it just wasn't our thing. I think we were more Blue Mountain State guys. I think those are at the same time. But one of the characters in the show, he goes in there, he buys boots, new boots. White cowboy boots. And he goes and buys these, And he gets out and he's like, well, and he's like hitting a little strut. I'm just goofing. Just new boot goofing. It's new boot goofing. Amazing. New boot goofing? If you're goofing, it better be in new boots. Otherwise, get the fuck out of my... No, you can goof any way you want. But if I do have new boots on and you're goofing, oh. And then it's just... sometimes you gotta get a little bit of the mwah. A little bit of the mwah. You can be culturally Italian and have the personality of an Irish guy, right? Does any of that make sense? You can say no. Because it's fine if it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, a lot's happened since I've been here. I think at least last episode on Thursday of last week, Friday of Saturday. What day was it? It's been a few days. I'm sorry I let you down. Things have happened. The Lakers won a title. I drank for 4 days. Had a little bit of what? Had a little bit of That's right, guys. The streak's over. I don't want to get into it. I don't eat ass and tell. I don't do that. I do eat ass, but I don't talk about it. Well, I don't talk about who. His name is Trevor. Trevor, I love you. It's funny? I can imagine someone who hears this podcast for the first time, like, hey, you hear about Blair's podcast? I think do you guys know he's gay? I am now. What are you gonna do, man? Who cares? At the end of the day, just know that you're here to have fun. Okay? That's what this is all about. Just good old fashioned fun with your best friend in your head. That's me. Yeah, when you guys read stuff, do you read things like is your inner monologue, is it your voice or is it somebody else's voice? Because before I started doing stand-up, I think honestly, the voice that was in my head when I'm thinking about stuff, it wasn't mine. Like if I'm reading, any voice in my head, not like the crazy person voice. I mean like, the inner monologue that you have every day. I'm pretty sure my inner monologue was like Kiefer Sutherland's voice. I don't know if you remember Kiefer Sutherland's voice. Worst name ever. I'm pretty sure his voice was the one that was in my head. When I'm reading, when I'm talking to myself, like, you can fucking do anything. I know I can. Thanks, Kiefer. And then you hear your actual voice, and you're like, ah, shit. I sound like I work at Starbucks. Fuck! I got a double tall non-fat caramel macchiato for Cynthia. Works, right? Anyway, Lakers won the title. Bron, MVP. Fuck yeah, LeBron. Now, I like that stuff because it's like it's just how do I say this? It is poetic because I like there to be an argument for greatest of all times. That's what I don't think it's fun when they're like, it's just this guy, he's the best ever, no more conversation. Oh, we're done talking about it? Well, I'm glad you brought this up so we can end this conversation immediately. Thanks, guy. It's LeBron and nobody else ever. Okay. It's Jordan, nobody else ever. All right. Well, that's not as fun, dude. You want there to be some. I think the league needs to have parity, right? The league should have times where, we don't know who's gonna win. Like, when the early Laker teams, not the early ones, but the one with Kobe and Shaq, where they were just the best team and it wasn't even close, and they just beat Philly's ass in the finals. Like, it's like, man, I wish it would have been. You want to see a better series. The Miami Heat Lakers series, that was a good series. I mean, it went 6 games, awesome. Injuries, yeah, but the Lakers were better. They're a better team. And it's fun because now you have this thing about LeBron. He's got 3 titles, 3 different teams over the course of. He's in year 17. He's still one of those athletes. He's probably the greatest athlete of all time. Like pure athletic ability, he might be the greatest we've ever seen. And the fact that he took the athletic ability, put it with work ethic, and then skill coming in all of that, coming inside. He's always coming inside the left side of the track, and he's gonna get in there, get loose, and put him into the wall. Give me that guy. It's the voice of the worst color guy ever.
And then he's coming down the stretch here at the end of the...
That's a baseball one.
And then he's a 2-2 count, swung on and hit deep into left field. It's going back up the track. And it's caught at the... I misjudged that completely. Sorry.
Nothing worse than when a fucking announcer gets super excited about a play, and it's just like a pop fly. Back and belted deep into the left side. It's gonna hit the... No, he got it. All right. 0-0, bottom of the 14th. Baseball, sick. All right, it's not a sports podcast, so who fucking cares? And talking about sports by yourself is just kind of... It's not that much fun because you're just like reporting facts, right? It's just making an argument with stats and video to prove it. And that's just not... We don't fact check here. We don't do any of that. And by we, I mean just me. Right, Sarah? Hell yeah. That's the closest I get to somebody in the podcast with me. It's just one wall and Sarah doing her...
Oh, I'm just going to edit this here, then edit that there, and then edit it.
Do you know how editing works? Do you guys even get what it's about? All right. Lakers won. We're happy. Danny Green getting death threats. Those are funny to me. Like, come on. Like, don't threaten a guy's family. But also, those guys don't ever do anything. Like, the last guy to get killed because he sucked at sports was when Pablo Escobar was the man down south. Like, you're not in danger. No one's coming. It's all talk. It's all social media. Everyone's a pussy. No one's coming for Danny Green's fiance's neck. It's just not... People got so mad. I can't believe people would come at a man. You can't believe that? People suck. Lakers fans suck. They're just Dude, in the Western Conference Finals, there was a petition that had like 40,000 signatures that said if the Lakers won, Kyle Kuzma shouldn't get a ring. Fuck, dude. Eat shit. It's a game. It blows me away. Both parts blow me away. First of all, the guy that actually reaches out to another guy and says he's going to kill his whole family. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, yet somehow believable because it's all trolls, right? They're the guys that are playing Xbox Live and are shouting the N-word, and they're from Wisconsin. Like, that's what the internet is. That guy is not coming anywhere near Danny Green. And you know what? He doesn't even know what Danny Green's wife looks like. It's just, shut up. Okay? We all miss Kobe. But trying to kill Danny Green's family is not going to bring him back. Okay? But then the outrage of people being like, I can't believe people would say that. You should be able to believe that. Have you been on Twitter ever? Like, in your life? It's just a bunch of people who hate people, but they're arguing for the people, the rights of the people that they hate and love at the same time, and also tear that statue down. Columbus Day is whack. People... Dude, Columbus Day, here's why I'm more for Columbus Day over Indigenous Peoples Day, is because Columbus Day is just easier to say. Indigenous people, I can't even spell indigenous. People are so... I'm kidding. God, eat shit. That's another thing, dude. Like, it's Columbus Day. Dude, you know what? Fucking my life's going so good that you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go tear down a statue. It's like, God damn, dude. How much unemployment did you get this year? Well, I'm working from home. All right, cool. Sick. That's sick. Do you have, I don't know, any of your friends? Sure don't. All right, well, that checks out. Let's go to a rally where we tear down statues of people that have been dead for thousands of years. I don't know, dude. I'm not saying keep them. Like, yeah, fucking, you know. But let the state tear them down. They put them up. Everyone wants anarchy. Everyone saw the Joker one time, and they're like, we can just play everything on fire. Dude, look, I went and saw Joker, man, and I'm telling you right now, dude, fucking, if we all just put on masks at the same time and we go right downtown where they have that statue of that guy on that horse, I think we can just fucking take that shit down, man. We can just take it down, and then they'll understand because they know that they were wrong. It's like, dude, no one alive is within 100 years of Columbus, of anybody. Do you know anybody that knew him? Do you know anybody that knew Columbus? We're like 15 people removed from him. How long ago was that? 1,500 years? Anybody? Can I get a fact check? It's 50,000 years ago? That sounds about right. That's what a Google search will do for you guys. It's like, yeah, dude, sure, anarchy is cool until you call the police and no one comes. Everyone wants to, let's burn it to the ground. Yeah, okay, dude, you wear slippers most of the time. If shit goes south, you die first. Bro, I'm just saying, man, I think that we can like really get out there and make a difference by destroying these things. And then people will understand that like we are the good whites. Like, white people only want to tear down statues so they feel better about themselves. Like, yeah, you know what, dude, I know I've been white my whole life, and my family's been white our whole life, and, you know, we may or may not have fucking maybe been a problem to some indigenous people back in the day, but I want you to know that I'm not here, I'm not going to stand for it, and I'm going to rip down things that remind us of our horrible history. It's like, yeah, dude, how about you just get rid of all the statues, all of them, the good ones, the bad ones. No more statues, okay? What we're going to do now is we're going to have a little old like TV, like a little tiny black box one with a VCR. And on a loop, we're just going to play I would say a good thing to play would be Team America World Police. We'll play that on VHS. Team America World Police, can't say it. Team America World Police, there it is. Got there. Third time's the charm, guys. Give me a break. Just play that on a loop and we'll be like, well, hey, you think about American history? Yes, watch this cartoon, even though it's with Muppets. Puppets? Is it claymation? I haven't seen the movie in a long time. I couldn't tell you. I think it's puppets. Muppets is it's like Sesame Street. It's a hybrid version of the two. It's like people want to tear that shit down so they can, like, so that years from like now, like a long time ago, or a long time into the future, when everyone's mixed, like, because everyone eventually whites will just be gone, and everyone will be nice and tan. There's a lot of tan folk running around. We got black people and tan people, and that's it. And then all the people who came from being originally white want to be able to be like, well, no, fucking history was cool for always, dude. Like, we were never a problem. We've always been fucking like one as a species. Have we? Tear them down. Don't tear them down. Like, whatever. Just do it for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Is there a right reason to commit anarchy? Yeah. Like when you go to fucking 7-Eleven and there's no more Crispitos. It should be within my right as a white male to burn down that 7-Eleven. No Crispitos? It's not what I came here for. Burn it down. Dude, fucking eat shit. I'm clearly kidding. I clearly don't mean anything that I say on here. Unless I say, guys, hey, this is important, and I mean this, and I'm not kidding. But if I don't preface it with that, then they're all jokes. Like, I don't really have, like, what's my actual opinion? Dude, fucking people that were white people, Spaniards in the 1400s were probably bad guys. And yeah, he probably brought all of the disease that killed all of the people. That guy sucked. Not a good dude. But we know winners write history. And for most of our history, we thought he was a good guy. We named the day after him. And now recently, we're kind of all in the same boat of, that guy kind of sucked, didn't he? Yeah. Should he have a statue, though? I know he's going to have 70 statues. And they're everywhere, all over our country. What should we do? Well, we could, as a government, pull the statues down. Maybe put them in a museum somewhere. Okay, just pull them down, and replace them with some of the great indigenous people of that same era. People that weren't just total fuckheads, right? Put one of those guys up there. That's nice. Oh, we could do that. Or we could just do nothing and wait for our people to bring bulldozers and just rip them out of the ground themselves, which could cause harm to other people and just like the whole surrounding area that the statue used to live on. It's like, what? What do you want? But again, how much time do you have? How much time do you have in the day where you're just going to go to a rally where they're ripping up a statue? I mean, don't get me wrong. If they served beer there, I would go. Oh, I'm for sure going, dude. If I'm sitting home unemployed, which is kind of what I've been doing for a hot minute. If I'm doing that, yeah. And they're serving beer, I'll show up. What's up, team? Just trying to hang out. Cool. Sounds like a good time. I don't know, man. What do you want? Everyone wants to feel like they're a good guy. I'm one of the good ones. I mean, what if? How about this? I know this is crazy. This is insane. What if all the white guys, actually, you know what? Take color out of it. What if everybody just did their best to not be a piece of shit? We could eliminate hate crimes. We can eliminate racism, bigotry. We can just get rid of all those things, right? Because they're all bad. No one's like ever commits a racist act and goes, that was the right move. It's like, no, dude, what? If it was, why don't you post about it on Instagram? Now, there are some people that do that, but they have 3 followers, and it's just their other alias accounts, okay? So if you just don't be a piece of shit, and we're all in on this joke, we're all in on it, okay? And everyone is like in agreement, like, hey man, let's not be pieces of shit for like ever. And we can just all hold hands and walk around and sing Kumbaya fucking ya. That'd be awesome. You think it'd be corny and it would probably never happen, but like, do you really want to go back to the old model of like, hey, let's just all have all this infighting and then go to another country and tell them what's right because America? Fucking shut up. People are so ignorant. And look, was it bad? Remember there were, what was it? It was like miscongeniality. Shout out Sandra Bullock. Still the hottest not hot girl of all time. And you know exactly what I mean. She is the hottest not hot girl ever. And I cannot explain it any further. I don't know how to say it. I'm attracted to her the same way I'm attracted to like a good Mexican dish. It's like that shit turns me on, even though it's not empirically attractive. Sandra Bullock, the exact same way. In Miscongeniality, they're doing there's like the beauty contest, which is fucking absolutely the dumbest shit in the world. But what they were doing is they said, well, what's the one thing you could do if you could have one wish? And they all go, world peace. World peace. About you, Guam? Yeah, I'd also like world peace. Thank you. Like, good. And like, that's corny, but in reality, if you just wanted the best for everyone, not just your friends and family, you wanted the best for everybody on the planet, every person is equal, right? Then wouldn't you just want there to be some fucking peace? Like, hey, I don't like that statue. Well, let's come together and let's talk about it. And let's find a solution together as a species. Or you can just rip it out of the ground yourself because anarchy. Because your favorite movie is The Joker. You know? I don't know. Not to get too political in this bitch. I mean, who cares? Shut up. Care less. I just care because it's fun to talk about. I don't actually give a shit. White guy. We have it. Like, what do we... A friend of mine, I sent her that. I don't know if you guys saw the Bill Burr monologue on SNL. People were like mad at it. Because he called out white women. Hilarious. I mean, white women, it's like, white guys, we know we suck. Like, we're in on that joke. Like, we're fully aware that we're just colonizers, and all we can do is just not be such a cunt and sit back, take all the heat, take it all, and then go back to getting your job where you make really good money. And police are your friends. And there's always a hotel room for you. Go back, sit down, and then live that white privileged life. Because it's awesome. It's like Louis C.K. said it the best. If I could pick my race every year, I would re-up white every year. Thank you, sir. But then white women just got like, they didn't want to just sit there and get called out. They're real defensive. They go on the attack. They attack everybody. White men, black women, people from Korea. They just go hard. It's like, whenever someone's shouting the most about something, you realize that we will shift our light and our perspective onto you. Let's look at what you've been doing. What's in your closet? Show me the bodies. Show me the bodies. Because they're there. Because you're trying to compensate for something. Clearly. But Burr just fucking ripped on white chicks and white women, and they're like, I don't like it. You don't think you have that? It's like, no. See, the fact that you said you don't like it and you didn't just sit there and take it like you wanted to defend yourself when one of your own calls you out. That's the problem. White guys that try and be defensive about being white guys, things are equal. They're not. They're not. So shut up. You just got to know where you are. You got to know what it's like. Things are pretty, white guys, we're probably always going to be okay. Every other race, it's going to be a little bit harder for as long as it's going to be until we all come together and figure this shit out as a species. As the fucking, we're not just a bunch of knuckle dragon primates walking around. We have a little bit of intelligence up here. We went to space, guys. We went to space. We can't figure out racism. Oh God, dude. If we collectively, if we put as much effort into equality as a group of NASA scientists did into making monkeys fuck each other and then send them into space, then we'd be good by now. But nope. Bunch of white folk want to be defensive. I'm not one of those. Don't come at me. My name's Cynthia. It's like, shut up, Cynthia, you stupid bitch. Okay? You sat right along next to your husband, Frank, as Frank was yelling, "Get off my lawn!" to a small Asian family. "Get off my property!" Honey, tell them to, I hate looking at them. Get them, they're so poor. "Get out of here!" And then 10 years later, "Look, I just feel like, people are attacking me, and I've just always just done my part. Now, fuck you." Kind of got a little political in this bitch today. You know what that means. Time to come in an ass. All right. We did it. What is that, 39 minutes? Got in there. We mixed it up. I came in, I'm a little late with the pod, but that one felt pretty good. Talked about a lot of shit. Talked about benders. Talked about, high five for Blair for fucking breaking a cold spell. Yeah, guys, it was a long time. Look at me. That's my pickup line to every girl at a bar now. Look at me. 6 months. Not anymore. Now it's been like a couple days. But it feels like 6 months every time. Guys, I don't need ask and tell. So just, But if you do text me personally, like I know you were friends, you're like, "Hey, did you really do what you said you did?" I would then send you pictures of just my dick. Dick pics only here. All right, whatever, dude. We fucking did it. And you know what? Don't forget, fuck Rudy. You're really forcing those in there, Blair. Yeah, you could say that. I'm getting there and mixing it up.
Blair, I don't feel like that was the best way to end the podcast. I just feel like you did was not as organic as it could have been.
Eat my ass, dude. Eat my ass. For real, seriously. Do you want to? Does anybody want to? Okay. I haven't shaved like once in my entire life down there, but like my asshole, dick and balls, pristine. Asshole. Whew. It's like fucking Wrigley Field out there. It's just the left wall in Wrigley. It's just kind of getting thick. All right, hell yeah, we did it. Love you guys. Rate, review, subscribe. Hit me up for t-shirts. If you want merch, I got it. I got the merch. Hit me up. Don't be a slut. That's a good ending right there. Nice sign off. Hit me up. Don't be a slut. Or be a slut. Be a slut. Hit me up. That's even better. Yes. I mean, I would call this episode "Don't Be a Slut, Hit Me Up," but you can't. I don't think you can do that on here. They'll flag it. Whatever. We did it. We're out of here. Love you guys. Have a good day. Happy Tuesday. You fucks. All right. That's it. We're out.